Hello, I'm Louise Harris from Loss Research and Editing and Christian Marketing Experts. And this week on The Last Word, I'm going to be talking about giving more than you receive. So let's get started. There's a lot of axioms out there. Giver's gain. If you help as many people as you'll get what they want, you'll eventually get what you want. Uh, help others as you help yourself. You can be successful if you give more than you receive, and then of course giving more than you receive. But what do all these things mean? These are good axioms and they're good philosophy to follow. At the same time, you don't want to give everything away because you are in a business and you want to make money. So small business owners have to balance how much they're giving away versus how much they're charging or expecting a fee. But the main point is that you do need to give something away. You need to give a part of yourself away. You need to give some of your business away because if you want to be successful, helping others will eventually come back to you. What goes around comes around is what I usually say. And then there's always karma. So so but again, you want to balance it. So if you're in a networking group and somebody has a challenge, you can give advice and help that person with their challenge, come up with ideas and brainstorm how what solutions that person can have without having to charge a fee. If you want to give a free consultation, that's very common in business. So give a free consultation, find out what the person that wants to hire you needs and wants. Make sure you ask a lot of questions so that you know ahead of time what it is that you can do for that person and how you can do it well. You can also give away free tools or free books. Books are very good as marketing. People who have an ebook, you can have it on your website and people can download it if they sign up for your email and you build your list. You can give away that book for that. You can give it away if you're at a trade show and you need a giveaway. You can also give away a pamphlet or a slide deck or a info, a PowerPoint, a seminar, a PowerPoint of a seminar. You can give all those things away, and you should be giving away something on your website. You can also, if someone calls you with a question that is in your field, but that's all they have is that one question, they don't really want to hire you, you can give that away too. Just make sure that you're not spending all of your time giving away things and not getting any money for it. So again, there's a balance. Help other business owners succeed so that you can succeed, but also make sure you charge for the things that you need to charge for, and don't be don't be too ambitious in what you charge, but also don't charge for every little thing. I know business owners that if they call and the clock starts as soon as they're on the phone. You don't have to work like that. There are businesses that are perfectly fine with not doing that, and you'll still be successful. But then on the other hand, you don't want to give them, if you're a writer, you don't want to give away an entire blog or an entire press release unless you're trying to get more blogs and more press releases. So you may want to give a sample, and they do ask writers for samples. So that's pretty common. But you really don't want to give away something that'll take a lot of your time that you're charging for, because eventually you won't be able to charge for it if you keep giving it away. People will say, well, I got it for free. I don't want it. I'm not going to pay for it now. So make sure you set those boundaries of what is charged and what is free. But in the end, the more you help other business owners, the more it'll come back to you and the more you will be successful. So I invite you to visit my websites, lastresearchandediting.com, christianmarketingexperts.com, amazon.com/author/Louise Harris. Buy some books. I also want to shout out Pages and Perks in St. Petersburg. They have my books on in their store, and they're going to have a grand opening this month. So go and support independent bookstores. They are making a comeback, but they still need people to actually show up and buy some books from them. I also want to shout out Barnes & Noble's in Clearwater. Barnes & Noble in Clearwater is having an event on July 25th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I will be there selling the 1776 Soldier. The night before at the Imagine Museum, I will be there from 5 to 9 p.m. and I will be selling all of my books at the Imagine Museum's night market in the summer. And so support these institutions. They need your help, and we don't want to lose books because that's our history. 100 years from now, they're not going to read a blog on a website. They're going to read a book about what our life was like this time of year, this time. And I thank you for watching. If you're subscribed, great. That really helps. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing, because I do provide advice to writers and small business owners, and it does help with the YouTube algorithm and the brand awareness. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, be happy.